Ernest Jones. I know my serial number, 137014417, but I was with the artillery. But let me start from the beginning. First of all, I was drafted in on October the 7th, 1941, before Pearl Harbor. And I was one of them that was going to do a year, see a training, and then get out. Well, of course, Pearl Harbor come along and never got out for 4 years and 3 days. We went in Germany on the 14th of September in 1944. And, of course, we was on a combat team. What they do is take, like us, take 4 guns and then a bunch of tanks and the infantry and drive a wedge. And that's what we did. That's what we went into Germany, went up there a couple of miles and set up our guns and stayed right there from the 14th day of September till the next day after the election. But we sat there in that one gun position and wore out a set of gun tubes firing on Auckland, the siege of Auckland. That went on till after election. Don't change horses in the middle of the stream.
When you think back about your entire experience, what sticks out to you?
Oh, probably the biggest thing that fits out is when I got out of the Army. No, I don't know. Really, there's two or three things. One thing, I would have never seen England, France, Belgium, Germany, and all the countries in my lifetime, because I had no desire. I can tell you a little bit about the Battle of the Bulge, too. We were attacked at the time at Durand, go across them plains. And the 3rd Armored Division was there, and the 1st Division, the 9th Division was attacked. And nobody going to break through there. Well, they broke through over about 6 miles of our right flank, because that's where the breakthrough was. 106th Division, that's a new division, spread out all over the country. They didn't think there's any danger. You sometimes wonder, I would think that our intelligence was good enough to know that they were massing that army over there. I would think that maybe they wanted them to break through. Maybe they wanted them to get through there and then cut them off. You never know what their tactics are. I've often thought about that. So we gathered ourselves up when they broke through, and we went clear back to the very tip of that bulge, which was Net, Belgium. And that's where we put our guns. That's the only place we ever made preparation to blow up our guns if something happened. And that it was in a brickyard. I'll remember Christmas, fog, planes couldn't get up, and they had 2 or 3 good divisions up there ahead of us. Germany did. One, the 16th Panther Division, a crack division. And one night, the artillery cut loose on them people. And they either killed a lot of them, and them that got injured froze to death because it was miserable cold. And that was the turning point and the tip of the bulge right there.
Now, you said that you saw some of the concentration camps.
Oh, yes. At Bad Nonberg. Well, I wish to God knows where that is. Got it in a box. Not that big. Now, Webb Hawkins has seen them pictures. And Ted Hunter. And if I ever get them, I'll take them down, bring them down and show them to you. It's really something now. There's people. See what actually happened. Germany couldn't, they got this slave labor over there. They couldn't feed their own people, let alone feed them slaves. And naturally, they work them till they couldn't work no more.
In regard to World War II and the service and the conflict. What do you believe that did for yourself and others as far as impact on the rest of your lives?
Rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know whether to. One thing, I was about 2 or 3 years getting over it, I'll tell you that for sure. You don't go around with your head listening for a whistling shell for about 11 months without every day. I was off that. We was only off of. I was off of there 3 days. In 3 day pass, it'd go to Viviers, Belgium. Other than that, we was up there in the front lines all the time for 11 months. And you don't get over that just overnight when you come home. I don't regret it any. I mean, true, if I'd have stayed here, I'd have made a lot of money. I mean, on the railroad, I'd have made money. But I had experience that money can't buy. Can't buy that.